Hello guys, this is Paris Bouillet at the Paris Bouillet YouTube channel, and I came here to review my Freddy Glove. This is my first review, so you can tell my voice I'm kind of nervous because I've never actually done one of these before, but alright, let's get this started. Alright, first up I want to touch up on the name, The Boiler Room Creation by Chris Grantner at RazorGloves.com. Now, I believe that the name Boiler Room Creation has a meaning. Because as you can tell, this is not based off just one movie. I think it's based off 3 different movies, of course being parts 1, due to the blades, part 2, because of the armor and structure, and part 3, because of the ringlets and the glove itself. But that's enough about the movie references. Let's take a look at the actual glove itself. The back plate is made of a thin sheet of, I forgot what it was. Was it copper? No. Brass, that's what it is. And you can see this is handmade, and it's got all sorts of weathering to make it look old, burnt, and rusty. It's actually pretty good. Okay, close up there. Sorry, my camera isn't that good. Then we get the finger stalls, which are the perfect length if you ask me, because most gloves that you see now in the movies are really short with long tips. But I prefer this because it makes it look more menacing and just, ugh. And here's the tips. This is where the part 2 comes in, because in part 1 they were reddish, and in part 3 they were much more darker, so this is more of a rusty kind of color. And the blades, I can't tell if they were brazed on or welded on. They look brazed to me, so we'll just go with brazed. And whoops, I forgot to mention, this might also be a part 3 glove, also with a mix of part 1, because all the rivets are exactly the same shape. I would have preferred the different size rivets to make it look more handmade, but you know what, that's fine. It's a good looking glove either way. And here are the blades. This is where part 1 comes in, because of course these are part 1 blades, but as you can see, the index finger has no blade break. It did in the first movie, but that was like a certain scene. You can see in the bathtub scene when he's reaching for Nancy in the tub. But that's not there, so this is like earlier in the film. And of course the blades are rusted. However, you can get a mirror finish for a few extra bucks. I prefer to keep them rusted because it just looks more nasty. And if you did survive, well, you'd have a bigger nightmare because you'd have to get like a tetanus shot or something. Alright, that's the back of the glove. Now we get to the front. And you can tell it's a part 3 glove because of several things. A, the coloring. It was a much lighter color, almost like a yellowish color, yellowish brown maybe, in the first movie. But right here it's much more dark and brown. And you can tell these are part 3 ones because they're bigger and much more symmetrical. And the cuts look nice. They could be a bit more distressed, but you know, whatever. And also, the cuts tell it's a part 3 glove because they're not all gnarly and have huge gashes going down everywhere. This is a real leather glove. And Chris Grantner at RazorGloves.com has all sorts of choices for gloves. There's one of my favorites returning, which is the part 4 glove, which I'm hoping to pick up soon. And yeah, I think he's also coming back with the part 3 glove. So you guys should check him out. If you want a good Freddy glove for a cheap price, and you don't want to wait for like 10 years for one, go to RazorGloves.com. He knows exactly what they're doing. But I advise that you wait a bit, because his gloves do take some time to make, and they do take a while to ship out. But trust me, if it doesn't come within the 3 to 4 week mark, don't worry, it's on its way. He's just one guy custom making these things. And yeah, I'm gonna do a little test, a little movement test for you guys, so that way you can see how it moves. Let me set down my camera for a sec. Okay. Here's the glove. Moves fairly well. Can make a fist. And yeah. So you can get a better look at the side view. And the back plays all bent, just like it was in the movie. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. And remember, if you want a good quality Freddy glove for a cheap price, go to razorgloves.com. This specific one cost me about $58 plus shipping and handling. So I think that's around $60, which is not bad for something that's custom made. This isn't like NECA where you can barely move the fingers and the blade bend easily. This is nothing like Ruby's where the glove is cheap and the rivets just pop out along with the blades. This is true quality work. So once again, razorgloves.com. Alright, see y'all in the next video.